This is April 1st, and I'm going to do a little walkabout to look at the daffodils at the end of Kirk Lane. I'm starting at the east side of the driveway and heading down toward the mailbox. We've had a lot of rain and wind recently, but most of them are still standing. These white and orange varieties are some of my favorites, but they don't stand up so well to the wind and rain. They're kind of falling over, unfortunately. Here we are at the end of the driveway, and you can see the mailbox way over on the left. Now I'm going to head up the other side of the driveway. We have a sign inviting the neighbors to stop and pick some daffodils. And it looks like a slug is crossing the E there at the top. Now I'm heading up the driveway, taking photos on the right side as I head toward the house. I'm starting to walk up the path to the back of the house from the driveway. These are some of the flowers in the front of the house. And now I'm looking at the daffodils on the side of the house, the west side, heading down into the park. This is a side path that leads down into the park. And these are the daffodils we see out of our window when we look down toward the park. Now I'm on the other side of those daffodils, looking toward the house. This little clump of daffodils is on a hill at the side of our backyard. And now we're going to go into the backyard and down the hill behind our house. These daffodils on the hill behind our house were planted 26 years ago before we built the house, and they've spread all over the place. And these are the ones that I often dig up and transplant. Some of them were, one bulb has turned into something like 50 bulbs now, and I can transplant them in other places. Now I'm looking up the hill toward the house. Well, that's about all. We have been picking the daffodils, but you can see that there are still quite a few left.